Good day, ladies and gents. I'm Enasia Colon Sr., and this is the EC Show coming to you from beautiful sunny South Florida. On my left is the Prince of Zamunda. That's EJ in the house with us. This is a full Jeremy Torres production and association with the boys up here at the Performing Arts Center in Coral Springs. As you can see, our actual setup is a little bit different today because that is why we're on the set of The EvilDead that's being produced here at the Center of Performing Arts. You can get your tickets at the TheECShow.com for this Friday and Saturday show. You can see everything that's going on. This actually works. EJ, you want to show them?
I got you, Phil.
And somebody actually gets their head allegedly chopped off.
Allegedly.
And there's blood that spews all over the center. Just to let you know. So just a friendly reminder, please, guys, visit the centercs.com to get your tickets for The EvilDead this Friday and this Saturday. We'll also end up having one of the actresses, Mia, right? That's her name, Mia. She's going to be on the show in a little bit as well. The show's fully sponsored by KD Power Greens, our urban farm microgreens company that I own with my kids. Guys, make sure you visit kdpowergreens.com. And to get all of your dope ECRespECt merch, please, guys, go visit EnasiaColon.com, EnasiaColon.com. I'll be going to North Carolina tomorrow to watch Inasia at FSUsoccer play against the UNC Tar Heels, the North Carolina Tar Heels. I'll be in Dorrance Field. We'll be there repping 100%, just me, myself. Obviously, Wendy and EJ will be watching from home. We spoke to Inasia earlier today, not for nothing, just to let you guys know, because she's having a little bit of difficulty with the schedule and things being pushed back, so she can't be on live. So this is a pre-recording that we're going to end up doing, and hopefully this goes well, because I only versed Jeremy on how to do this, and not for nothing, we have to get a situation with the software better, because it only allows you to clip like a certain amount. So literally the whole 10-minute interview or 12-minute interview that I did with Inasia had to be clipped into like little pieces. And
so how long do you think the whole thing is?
Probably like 10 minutes. That's it.
All right,
not even that long.
Let's get rolling.
Let's get it rolling for sure. Inasia, thank you for joining us. We know we couldn't have you on last episode because of scheduling conflicts. That was after your big game against FAU. You are currently in North Carolina. You have a massive game. Florida State Seminoles soccer play against UNC, the Tar Heels, up in North Carolina. I'll be at that game, hopefully, bearing everything goes good, no flight delays, nothing like that. I'll be there to see you. How are you feeling? How's the team? How's everything going?
It's good. We had training this morning, a little light, session just to get our legs moving since we have been traveling quite a bit. We just played Syracuse. It was a really good game. Great result. It was a fun game to play. Not as hot as I thought it was going to be, but it was nice New York weather. And now being in North Carolina, everyone's excited. Everyone's ready to play and ready for tomorrow night.
Listen, you had 2 assists in that game. For those that haven't seen it, please go on Inasia's Instagram, go on my Instagram, go on FSU's Instagram. It's all over. I was screaming nonstop. All I wanted you to do is score a goal. That way you could have had his 2 assists, 1 goal. Daddy would have been happy. I'd have been chilling. Everything would have been fine. No, but once again, for those that are watching for the first time, Inasia is now part of the show more frequently because she's on the East Coast. So this makes doing this much, much easier. So she's literally probably sitting in your hotel lobby or something like that, getting this show done?
Yeah, actually, my room's right there, and I'm sitting right in front of my door, just getting this quick, and then probably gonna take a nap, and then we have recovery and treatment later, and then today's just majority of a rest day for all of us, just to get everything back and ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think Uncle Greg is going to be there. Shout out to him too. I'm not bringing the fathead. Don't worry, the fathead will not make an appearance. It will not be there. No, it will not be there. But we're shooting this a little bit earlier. It's actually, we still have to shoot the show later today. Hopefully Joe can be on. EJ won his picks last week. So EJ, out of the NFL picks, he won his picks just to get you updated. And, because I don't know necessarily whether or not you've been able to see the last episode because you've been busy with what you're handling. But out of myself, EJ, and Joe, EJ is the king when it comes to NFL
I'm not going to lie. For as much as that kid's on his phone, I sure hope he gets all of them right because, he's always on that. But, he's going to talk his shit, and then it's whatever.
Now,
Plus, just to, get everything back and ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think Uncle Greg is going to be there. Shout out to him too.
Yeah,
I'm not bringing the fathead. Don't worry, the fathead will not make an appearance. It will
thank
not be there. No, it will not be
thank
there.
you.
Um, but we're shooting this a little bit earlier. It's actually we still have to shoot the show later today. Hopefully, Joe can be on. EJ won his picks last week, so EJ out of the NFL picks, he won his picks just to get you updated and because I don't know necessarily whether or not you've been able to see the last episode because you've been busy with what you're handling. But out of myself, EJ, and Joe, EJ is the king when it comes
I
to
mean, I'm
NFL
not
picks.
gonna lie. For as much as that kid's on his phone, I sure hope he gets all of them right, because he's always on that. But he's gonna talk his shit, and then it's whatever.
How was your
But
travel day yesterday? It was weird because you had text the family group chat, and I was shocked because I'm sitting there trying to configure like you guys ended up going from Syracuse, New York to Detroit,
mhm,
from Detroit to North Carolina.
yeah, yeah.
I just found it weird. I mean, obviously, I don't know what how it works up in Syracuse, New York, getting out of there or whatever it may be. I'm pretty sure it's
Mhm.
difficult. That's probably why you did that route. But I just found it like, yo, why wouldn't they just go to like ATL and then ATL to, North Carolina?
I don't know, because it was the flight from Syracuse to Detroit. It was a small plane. It was like a 2-2,
Mm-hmm.
like Cedar plane. And then once we got to Detroit, it went back to like a 3-3.
And you
So
were a
I
little bit
guess it
delayed.
was.
Keep yourself centered. Try to keep yourself centered inside of the thing. You were a little bit delayed, Inasia. And I explained that too because you had told us yesterday in the group chat, the family group chat, that there were some girls that wanted autographs.
No, the flight was delayed overall. But as we were waiting, because we had to rush when we got to Detroit, we had to rush to the next plane. So we were like final boarding call. We were all arriving, whatever. We get on the plane. We didn't even have time to stop to use the bathroom. So we're going to the bathroom on the plane. And as we're walking back to our seat, there's this little girl and her mom, and she's talking to Cam, and she's just asking us like, "Oh, you guys FSU women's soccer team?" And then she pulls out like a notebook and is like, "Can you sign it?" So we all like, as we're like trying to maneuver and go to the bathroom and everything, we signed the paper, all of us, for the little girl, and we just ended up giving it back to her before we took off.
Right there. That's the amazing part about this. There's so many people, or so many, you end up seeing it. People that are following now that you play for FSU, people that I end up seeing on the street and go knows or whatever it may be. I talk to them all the
Yeah,
time, and it's just like it's a major accomplishment for you to be there, not for nothing. And it's also very, it's almost like, oh shoot, she can do it, so I can do it. Situations and moment. You understand?
yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, 100%. As long as you just put in the work and every day, then you can be at places you didn't even think you could be at a certain point when you get older. So yeah, super thankful, super humble for everybody over here. They really do take recovery seriously, no joke. Which makes sense because it does actually help a lot, like our bodies and even just mentally, like knowing that you like slept well, you feel good, all that stuff. And then it ends up just becoming like a routine at this point, knowing exactly what to do, all that stuff. So yeah.
So, are you excited about playing at Dorrance Field? I mean, obviously we've been there before. We've seen the atmosphere. We know what it's like. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have the place rocking. We're gonna be in enemy territory 100%.
Yeah.
Are you excited to play against UNC? How is everybody feeling?
Everyone's doing good. Everyone's recovered. Everyone's doing what they got to do. I am very excited, being able to play against, a really good top team. And, there's always a rivalry, of course, when it comes to Florida State and UNC. So that's going to be a very good game. And also, just having not saying anything to other teams we played, but I feel like this is going to be a very competitive and rough physical game, and it's gonna be amazing to play in, and I'm super excited for it, 100%.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I literally once they move that game, because normally you guys play Thursday, Sunday, and I know why. It's basically to make sure that if you're in town, that all of the, you know,
Yeah,
the sports are available to watch football play, which is totally understandable. Football is what reigns supreme when it comes to these universities. But when they
right.
moved the game from Thursday to Wednesday, I 100% was like, oh, I'm going. And literally my logistics, I kid you not, I am flying in, arriving at 5:20. Please God, make sure there is not a delay. Getting to the airport, literally leaving from the airport straight to most likely my hotel, which is not that far, dropping my stuff off and going straight to the game. Traffic permitted. If everything goes smooth, I will literally be there right before kickoff. That's how. And I kid you, I that like
Yeah.
it reminds me of when TJ and Julius would explain to me how they would like handle travel plans, because they would be like on some like, yo, we're doing this real quick, and then like, yo, homie, you're not even giving yourself enough time to like, if something goes wrong, they don't look at it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just more like get there, do what you gotta do, get back.
So how was it after the Syracuse game? For those that don't know, Inasia and the Florida State Seminoles beat up on the Syracuse Orange 4-0. You had two assists. Soleil Washington got her first goal. I'm trying to think who else scored. It was
Bree got her goal in front of her family, which was really
yes,
cool.
Rihanna Hudson got her goal in front of her family. Shout out to them. She's not from that far there. And then Maya Brandon scored her first goal.
Yeah.
The last goal was an own goal, so no credit to anybody else. But no,
Yeah.
Maya Brandon got her
But
first goal.
yeah, it was super cool, honestly, just being able, like, when you're with the girls 24/7 all the time, and especially like Maya being a freshman, putting that cross for her, it was really cool to see her score her first goal, and it's honestly a great feeling to be the one that assisted it. So really happy for her, and also so excited for Soleil. It was a great layoff by Payton. Payton, nice little flick back. Soleil just buried it in. And then, Bree, of course, like the commentators said 10 times out of 10, she's always going to make that cross go in. So, yeah, it was a great game. Definitely loved how we played. We were just amped up. We were ready. We were like, it was a Sunday game, but it felt like it was a Thursday game. Like we were just ready to go. Like, everyone says Sunday games is always like mellow. No, we came out flying. We were ready to go. So, yeah, it was a really good result on the road. And honestly, I'm super excited because that's exactly what we need to go into Wednesday.
So I rewatched the game because I always do. I always rewatch your games, and I rewatched them both angles. So I watch them from the ESPN perspective, and then obviously I watch them from your game footage that you allow us to have access to it to be able to see it as well. And it's funny because you can see Maya Brandon's parents literally pointing to you in the crowd, because it's a crowd angle from that side.
Mm-hmm.
They're pointing for you to get you the ball. And
Mm-hmm.
finally, they make the pass. You get the ball, and you send it in, and they go nuts. They go crazy. Like, I mean,
man.
Yeah, her parents were there, and so was her sister. So it was again a cool moment to be able to be a part of her goal. Um, and
and
yeah,
you can't miss Rihanna's parents.
no, no.
The dad is
It's so
literally
yeah.
huge.
Yeah, he was up like he just seeing their parents, like Ree's parents and Maya's parents. It's super nice, and then especially like when we travel and stuff, it's super nice to see families coming together and to be a part of it as well is really cool.
When you
So
get a chance, go back and watch. I think it's Maya's goal, if I'm not mistaken. Brian does like this little shimmy, like
really,
yo.
I would have to rewatch it. I didn't watch the Huddle version. I watched the ESPN version because right after the game I rewatched the game too. But I'm definitely gonna have to look at the Huddle one
I
now.
watched the huddle, and let me ask you a question: does Ryan travel with you guys everywhere you go?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I watched the huddle version. And the reason why I watched the huddle version too is to be able to see a lot more than what the ESPN stream gets.
Yeah,
You
they're
understand?
just like close up. The Huddle's like a good view of like everything.
Yeah, but absolutely. Inasia, listen, we want to wish you nothing but the best. I will see you there. I did end
Yes.
up getting your sweatpants. Hopefully you like
Perfect.
them. Um,
Perfect.
and we wish you nothing but the best of luck, and go Nose.
Thank you so much, and I hope the show goes great and EJ wins another round of picks for
I think Joe's
himself.
gonna be on it too today too.
Perfect. Love you guys. Good luck.
Oh,
Talk
one
to
last
you.
thing. One last thing. Last night we celebrated somebody. Go ahead, shout him out.
What? Oh yes. Happy birthday,
Send.
Phil. Belated birthday, but happy birthday, Phil. Um, I know you don't have social media, but I posted you on my Instagram story.
We showed him.
Um,
We showed him yesterday.
and I hope you save me a slice of pizza because I was not there. But happy belated birthday to Phil. So
Yeah, our respect motto. We love you, Inasia. Good luck. See you tomorrow. Excited to have that conversation with Inasia earlier. Obviously, like we said, she couldn't be on the show because she had meetings and she had a dinner that ran into the time that we shoot this show. But once again, FSU plays at UNC tomorrow night on ESPN Plus at 7 p.m. I will be in the building repping for us for sure. We're looking forward to that game.
Ina's so like calm when she has interviews, you know. Like she's like so like chill. She needs to learn how to like speak a little bit more.
She needs to learn how to get, just be herself and relax and just chill and just,
that too,
It is what it is. She's trying to be politically correct at times, and I get it. I understand, but especially on our platform, it doesn't necessarily matter. This is Jeremy, by the way. He's just getting stuff situated for Mia, who's coming in to be able to discuss about the EvilDead. Just 1 second, Mia. I'll intro you for sure. You deserve an intro, so I'll make sure that you get one properly. But we're excited about what's going on tomorrow night on ESPN Plus. You guys can check it out and watch the game for sure. Last game Inasia played, she had 2 assists.
2 assists.
I wanted to make sure that Inasia scored a goal because she would have scored a goal and had 2 assists. She would have been the highest point total scorer for the game. And I was screaming at the TV like, yo, get a goal. And she just didn't get one. But it's okay. It's all right. They ended up winning 4-0. One was her own goal. One to Maya Brandon. Shout out to her. Her first goal. Rihanna Hudson had a goal, and then Soleil Washington had a goal as well. So we were looking forward to seeing that as well. But now what we're going to do is we're going to bring on Mia. She's one of the actresses from The EvilDead, the show that they're having here this weekend, Friday and Saturday. You can get your tickets at thecentercs.com. I'll be in the building one of those days. I'm not 100% sure which day, but I'll definitely be in the building.
We'll be in the back.
I'm purchasing the tickets. That's the thing. See, that's the thing. I don't need free tickets. I support people that support us.
No.
I don't want to. We'll leave that for. We'll explain. No. Please join us for sure. Absolutely. And thank you for coming as well.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now, I'm versed a little bit on what you actually do for the show.
Okay.
So please explain to the audience what you do for the show. I'm versed a little bit. So I was told that you're, in Jeremy's words, that you play the ditzy character in the beginning.
And like one of the main characters.
And then your head actually gets chopped off.
No, not me.
Who's it?
That would be Linda.
Yeah. Okay. So Jeremy, you didn't tell me that.
Listen, Linda.
Because if you didn't tell me that, I wouldn't have said that. So go ahead, please tell the audience.
I play Shelly and Annie. So yeah, the first one is like the ditzy kind of like airhead of the group, and then next is like she's a very intelligent, very drama character that ends up kind of getting to the end. But
right.
I see.
So how did you feel playing, that character for the first time, right?
Yeah.
So how did you feel about playing that character for the first time?
I loved it. I think like the biggest like challenge for me was making them 2 separate people, just because they are super different and that
2 different personalities.
Yeah, completely different personalities. So making sure their physicality is different, the way they think is different, how they sound is different. That was really fun for me to play with.
And how do you prep for that? How do you prep for play? I mean, are you Spanish?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't need no prep then. She already knows. She already knows. She has multiple personality syndrome for sure because she's Spanish. It is what it is. I've been raised in a household with nothing with Spanish women, so I know how it is. 1 second they're loving and endearing, and the next second they're throwing chancletas at you all day long. So I know what it is. No, but go ahead. You can add on. It's a different environment, obviously, when you're here. So how did you prep for that?
Honestly, like through rehearsals, just trying different things, seeing what people responded to, what I felt comfortable with and liked. And the voice is also something really fun that I never really do. Like my dad came to see, he's like, I didn't know you could talk like that.
So you got one of them accents that nobody knows about, right?
Yeah, just something fun.
It's funny that you mentioned that because it literally just popped up on my For You page today on Instagram, and that usually pops up based off what you watch. So it was, I don't know if you know the actor that plays Carlton on the Will Smith on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? He's the one that does the dance.
Yes.
Nobody really knows this, Jeremy, but he is Trinidadian. But he puts on this accent for, Hollywood. Mm-hmm. The minute he's not around Hollywood, he speaks in his accent. Everybody's like, yo, what the hell are you doing? Like, that's the same exact thing because that's how he speaks.
Yeah.
It's almost like when Jamaicans get around Jamaicans, they talk normal in the normal environment, but when they get around their people, then they talk the way they talk. Yeah. It's the same exact thing. No. But I'm excited for this weekend. I want to come see the show. I've heard about the blood.
It's awesome. It's crazy. It's really hard not to respond on stage when you hear everyone like laughing and screaming because of how much blood they get on them. It's very cool.
Yeah. So, and I've also heard, I've got a little bit in on this, Jeremy. I don't know if I could say this or not. There's going to be more blood in the show? It might be more in the so the audience is prepared for this, right? So they know they're gonna get blood on them, right?
They'll know. And they get a little poncho.
So I'm buying tickets for the dry zone.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna need
Somewhere up there.
6 row back to dry.
Hey, how about the catwalk? That'll be up there, man.
That covers 5 rows.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Now, please plug yourself. Everything that they need to know. Please come out and see.
Yeah.
The Evil Dead. Sure.
Please come to the show. We have 4 shows left. We have Friday at 7:30. We have Saturday 2 p.m. and 7:30, and then the 26th we have a show at 7:30 as well. So that's the 19th, 20th, and 26th.
Mm-hmm. You guys, Jeremy knows. Like,
I know,
literally,
like, is that
Wait, trust me, this is our show. We get to do whatever we want. We do mess up, no big deal. It doesn't matter. We just blame it all on Jeremy. It's fine. It's no big deal.
No. You blame it on me.
Well, that's because normally you're sitting back there.
But you know,
And then- And then now
sitting on top of the stage now.
last episode, I have to tell you. So we were shooting because you guys were here in this beautiful set, by the way. Not for
Oh, yeah,
this is amazing. Fireplace, the chainsaw, everything. The whole setup is
This
dope.
ugly ass mask.
We
behind
were
me.
sitting behind in the backstage. That's
Mhm.
normally where we record if we can't record here. And we're just doing our show, whatever. And I didn't know this. And I called Jeremy the voice of God. You guys are rehearsing, and all of a sudden this sound comes from the speaker. And Jeremy, I had no warning, no
Someone called
nothing.
for
I had no
Ed.
idea. So
Mel was looking for.
make sure you're on. Make sure you're on.
Mel was calling for you guys to do mics and stuff.
Oh,
I had no idea what that was. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden we're just conversating. All of a sudden, guys, what the who's that? Like I had no idea.
I thought I was tripping, man.
No, I had no idea. Like I thought I was part of the show all of a sudden because we were in a totally different room, but yet I'm hearing what you guys are doing.
yeah.
So when you're backstage and fill the audience in a little bit,
Yeah.
what is it like being backstage in a live production?
It's quick, honestly. If you're on stage a lot, it's like you go back there, you get water, you make sure you look fine, and then you're back over here. And it's nice that you can hear everything because you know exactly how much time you have. It's very quick. It's really fun because everyone's kind of back there doing their own thing, and you'll be quiet on stage, obviously, and just wave as you pass by. But it's nice to hear also the audience reaction and how everyone's doing as well. You're like always a part of it, even if you're backstage.
And how is this group? I mean, how many shows have you guys
my
done
God.
already?
We've done 2 shows,
2 shows
already.
So out of the 2 shows that you've done, and after it's all said and done, is it like happy-go-lucky, or is it just like, is it a little bit, oh, you could do this better, critical?
Oh no, everyone is so incredibly talented in the show. Every actor, every crew member, everyone is so on top of it, and just like such like a fun time to be around. Like every personality like goes really well together, and truly like everyone is so extremely talented that I mean nothing's gone wrong. You know?
Shout out to Drew and shout out to Dre. They're absolutely amazing individuals, incredible individuals. I know they do their thing. But for me, especially, and Jeremy knows me, the way I am, I would be thanking all of you. I'd be like, yo, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad for everybody coming. And then within 5 minutes, I'd be like, oh, we need to do this better. We need to do that better. I just know myself, right or wrong.
Trey gets that.
So see, I'm being the truth, see? But hey, you have to, right? You have
The
to.
same way. Like Friday night, everyone was like, "Oh, the lighting was amazing."
See?
I know there's plenty of spots I messed up that I can fix.
And I don't know if you were here for
Last one,
In the Heights.
nice.
In the Heights, there was a one piece where
In the
Abuela
Heights.
was amazing, but I don't know what happened to Abuela's mic that was attached to her
I
face.
heard about that happening. Yeah.
So what was it exactly?
The wire went bad. I don't know if she twisted or turned or did something out of normal, and it just stretched the cable out there. It was just
Now, for me in live production, to be honest with you, I would have literally improvised like there was no. I would have been screaming at the top of my lungs just to be able, because it's just the truth. Like
Yeah.
it happens on, productions that even have more money and more budgets than we do. So it's just like it develops a sense of normalcy to where, you know what, it's okay, it's no big deal.
Yeah,
Like, it
especially with this show specifically, it's so like out there that kind of the mistakes feel like it's part of the show.
Mhm.
So like if
Was
something
there one? Was there one?
there was like a sound cue that was off,
Scared the shit out of me.
but it was really funny.
Yes.
It was actually
punch. That was the greatest thing.
Tell the audience. Tell the audience.
So the lead gets punched by the character Jake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when the punch happens, instead of sound kit, it sounds like a punch. She hit the sound kit, the computer like froze.
Yeah.
So they punched on stage. She's on the floor. and then you get the call.
So it was like one of those, like a wow, you know what I'm saying? Like it was delayed.
It was so funny, and like me and one of the actors were trying our best not to laugh because it worked really well. I mean, just with the show itself. Like
That just reminded me because I was paying attention, but I wasn't paying attention because I wanted to make sure I got the next question for you ready. Because in all honesty, like I said, this is a live production. We do everything. There's no scripts. I didn't have anything prepared for her at all other than what you briefed me beforehand. That's it. So ditzy character in the beginning.
Yeah.
Second character is
like very like intelligent archaeologist and very like drama.
genius.
Yeah,
Smart.
very smart.
Very, very
So
smart.
very different characters.
Now, inform me. Do you become that character because of what? Like that's just you just playing two roles?
Yeah, I think it's actually written that way too.
I thought it was like you playing the same person, like two different like.
No, it's two
personalities.
different characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So different wigs, different outfits. That's the wig changes. That's quick and
So then
very
when I
fast.
come that night and they say your name at the end, I'm gonna shout the loudest for her. So all actuality, when she hears her name and she does a little bit, she's gonna hear the loudest person in here, other maybe than her father, would be me. Are they gonna come again?
They're gonna come the last show.
See,
Yeah,
there
my
you go.
parents.
See, that's love. That's how it is. That's how it goes. You know what I mean?
I would say outside of Mia, MVP is Abby.
Oh yeah, she's incredible.
And what does Abby do?
She's Linda in the show.
Oh,
she's the one who gets.
She's the one who gets. So see, that's why, because she gets her head cut off.
Listen, she has to be at that table, and while she's getting her hair cut, I'm spraying her dead in the face.
Yeah, she's just.
With this water, the sprinkler hitting her dead in the face for probably 3-4 minutes straight, just off and on.
She's down with it.
And she
It's crazy.
plays right into it, acts like nothing's going on. So I give her the MVP on that one.
So we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
give you guys a friendly reminder that they have 4 shows.
4 more shows.
4 more shows available to see. It's Friday and Saturday, correct?
Friday and Saturday this week, and then next week Friday.
Oh, okay. So I didn't even know we
26th,
ran into next week. Okay, so good. So Friday, Saturday, and Friday of next week.
Yes.
There's 4 shows left. You can get your tickets at thecentercs.com. And Mia, thank you for joining us. We
Thank
appreciate
you for
so much.
having me.
Yes, absolutely. Take care.
Nice to meet you all.
No, absolutely. No, see, this is what we do here on the show. We take care of people that take care of us. We support them. And Vision Theater Company does an amazing job. They help me out from time to time. So in all actuality, Dre wanted to make sure that we could get the word out there for people to end up buying tickets. Bye, love. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us. We wanted to make sure that we promote them for sure. And you can see the EvilDead right here behind us and get your tickets at thecentercs.com. I just have to decide whether I'm because my schedule is so condensed this week because of me leaving. I got to figure out whether I can come to the Friday night show or the Saturday show.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to eat, aren't you?
Yeah, eat, and I probably have a party, Ezra's party to go to on Saturday. Hey, bro, it's my dog's birthday, man.
Yeah, it's his dog's birthday. Yeah, but why don't you just pick one of the days instead of going to both?
Well, he made 2 plans for a reason.
Yeah, but that don't mean you got to go. We got shit to do.
Like what?
What you mean? We got to come here.
What time? On Saturday, there's 2 shows, right? I'll go to the 2 p.m. one, and then I'll go to his party at
Don't say
7.
you go to the 2 p.m. one, because if mommy ain't taking your ass, you ain't going nowhere.
I'll go with you.
I got to work.
I'll go with you in the morning. I'll go. Listen, this guy goes to work on Saturday, maybe at 7, 8 a.m. I'll go with him. Stay at the shop. 2 p.m. comes, I'm here. Go back. 7 p.m. comes, I go to Esther's house.
How you gonna hear if he's cutting hair?
I got to give credit where credit is due. We were going to have Joe on the show, but unfortunately, Joe's not feeling too well today because we wanted to definitely get the picks in from last week. The winner of Week 2's NFL picks is the Prince of Zamunda.
Say it.
EJ had the least picks between all 3 of us, for sure.
Ever since the NFL picks last year ended, I've had the belt in my room hanging off my bed, because the last person to win it was me.
All right, so let's get on it. Don't forget, we got to do Thursday, Sunday, Monday.
All I do is win, man.
And Jeremy, you got to go first because obviously you're going to pick because Joe's not here, so Jeremy's going to be a part of it.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Thursday we got Dolphins,
Bills.
Buffalo.
Sunday, Packers and the Browns. Packers.
Packers.
Go, Pack, go.
Bengals and the Vikings.
Both quarterbacks are hurt.
I'll take Bengals.
Vikings.
I don't even know who the Vikings backup is. Do you?
Carson Wentz.
I'll take the Vikings.
Steelers and the Patriots.
Patriots.
Colts and the Titans.
Colts. Indiana Jones.
He's doing it for Cam Ward, man. Cam Ward blows, man. His team blows. He's good.
Texans and Jaguars.
Jags.
Jags.
Sorry, I forgot. Sorry.
Jags.
Falcons and Panthers. Falcons.
Falcons. Yeah, Falcons. I like the Falcons.
Division game. I'll go with the Panthers.
Rams and the Eagles. I'll go with the Eagles.
The Eagles. Come on now.
It's in where?
Philly.
Oh, if that game was in Los Angeles, I would take the Rams so bad. You know what? I'm going to be the devil's advocate. I'm going to take the Rams.
Okay.
Jets and the Bucks.
Jets.
Jets.
You see how it hurts me every time I say it?
Me too.
Raiders and Commanders.
Okay.
Raiders.
Commanders.
Commanders. I'm not taking the Raiders after last night. It was ugly.
Raiders put up 9 points last night.
Broncos and Chargers.
Chargers.
Yo, he's been playing
been
ridiculously
balling.
good since he started dating Shorty. What's her name? Madison Beer. Give me the Chargers.
Saints at Seahawks.
Seahawks.
It's tough playing in Seattle, even though I took the Saints last week and they almost beat the Niners. So give me the Seahawks.
Cardinals at 49ers. Niners.
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Cowboys versus the Bears.
That's crazy.
Cowboys.
Give me the Bears.
The boys. The boys are going to win.
Chiefs and the Giants. Chiefs.
Giants.
Cam Scatterable is a real deal. Give me the Chiefs.
Christ.
Monday night. Lions versus the Ravens.
Ravens.
We always go with Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, no matter what. So give me the Ravens.
That's about it?
That's it?
Yeah.
Ah, we're good.
There's no way you took the Titans, man. There's no way. You saw Cam Ward's crossbody throw last week, though?
Yeah, that was the Cam, man, listen, he's not the problem. He's not the problem.
It's the O-line, it's the coaching, it's
He's
the
not the
receivers,
problem.
it's the defense, it's the whole team besides
He
Cam
is
Ward.
not the problem. Not for nothing. In all honesty, we had really, really good games last week, to be quite honest with you. Really, really good games. The last game of week 1 was good. Then what was the Monday night game?
I forget. But the Giants-Cowboys game was beautiful.
I'm stuck on it because I actually watched it. You watched the Dolphins game?
Yeah.
They looked great going into halftime.
Yo,
They
those
looked good going into halftime.
those bodega seats that Joe had for that game were dope. Shout out
Yeah.
to Phil and Sam.
That
Those
was
seats
crazy.
are crazy.
Did you see what Tua said after the game? He was like, "Oh, he told Tyreek that he's gonna have to adjust on deep balls he throws. Just hit him in route, bro." Like, oh my God!
It's not as easy as people think.
No, I understand, but he just got an extension and he's trying to make up for his mistake.
They were locked in that last 2 minutes of the second quarter. They go into halftime, come back.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's Tua, man. It's Tua.
Is it two or is it play calling and stuff like that?
Mike McDaniels needs to be fired and Tua needs to get rid of.
I think in all actuality, here's the problem. I think in the NFL, it's personalities, right? Because here's the thing. Tua excelled in college, right? Excelled. But Tua didn't have brash wide receivers that come out their mouths like Tyreek Hill. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Waddle was there, but not, you know, he didn't have that. Like, Tyreek wants the ball. Like, if there's an overthrow, like, it's an overthrow. Like, he made a mistake. Okay, if you run a wrong route week, like, Tua's not going to get on you for running the wrong route. But you are going to be demonstrous if he overthrows you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but the overthrow happens more than the wrong route.
I don't disagree with you at all. But let's be mindful that Tua has 5 300-pound linemen coming at him within 2.3 seconds or 3 seconds. It's not like even Tyreek can get down the field that fast.
It's Tyreek Hill.
If he had a little more protection, that helped.
Yeah, of course. You're a quarterback making multi-millions. You need to hit that man in the chest.
If he got deals like Reek, help your QB out.
But you can't do anything. Tyreek Hill's like 5'8". You can't do anything with the ball.
I just don't like the situations where people be like, "Oh, that lost us the game." No, it did. You had multiple opportunities to win the game. That did not lose you the game.
I watched the end. They could have won.
What else?
The Philly Chiefs game, man. Look, the Chiefs, the Philadelphia Eagles keep getting away with this push, false start.
Neutral zone, they're all in front of the ball. It's bad, bro. Like, it's getting bad.
It's ridiculous. Like, the NFL, do your job, yo. Like, your job is you police players more than you police, like
last year, they showed a different team last year. Last year, they lined up a little bit better in the neutral zone. They were high on the ball, but this year, they're just, like, fully over the ball, in the neutral zone, guards out of position. And what are we doing?
Yo, fantasy, we went 0-3 this week. It was terrible.
We put up good numbers in each league, though.
Joe Burrow got us 9 points week 1, unhealthy, and then got us 9 points week 2, unhealthy. Like, it was ridiculous.
The Bengals need to have a talk because they have the highest paid wide receiver. They have the almost highest paid quarterback. They have another high paid wide receiver, high paid defensive end, but they have no O-line to pay their high paid quarterback.
It's ridiculous, dude.
Their O-line, the team that played the Bengals, they got to the Joe Burrow in 3 seconds.
But no one is as bad as the Giants, and we talked about it today. Me and my client, we were just talking about it because the Giants haven't had an offensive line since, like, what was his name, Snead and, like, Pequeno, whatever those guys were named. Like, they didn't have an offensive line since those guys were there. They've drafted so many offensive linemen incorrectly, it's not even funny. And normally, offensive lineman is the safest one. Like, you take an offensive lineman, and
he's going to be good.
He's good. You know he's going to be good if you're drafting him. The Giants have just been getting it wrong for over a decade. They still don't have an offensive line.
Yeah, but Russell Wilson lets that ball fly.
Oh, he balled.
He lets that ball fly. You saw the catch Malik Neighbors had?
He balled.
Into the end zone? Oh, my God.
He balled. Malik Neighbors and Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson went out there with something to prove. He wanted to shut everybody up. He was like, be quiet, please.
I turned everything off after the Dolphins game.
Oh, really?
Bro, the Dolphins, like,
Turned it all off.
Yeah.
bro, Mike McDaniels be too geeked on the sidelines, bro.
When they interviewed him at halftime, I'm like, back on the song.
He's on one, right?
Back on the song.
Well, guys, as it concludes today's episode, make sure you click like, subscribe on all podcast platforms, on Rumble and on YouTube. This show is sponsored by Katie Power Greens, our urban farm microgreens company that I own with my kids. And guys, do me a favor. You want to support the show, please visit EnasiaColon.com. That's ENASIACOLON.com. We appreciate you. Check you out next episode.
Peace.